Hello and welcome to High Priestess Healer 1111. My name is Angela. Thank you for joining me. Let's see, we're going to do, there's a number 6 here. How about if we just go with the 6th sign? I thought I had the astrological one. So we'll do the, start with Aries, because that's the first sign, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, it says Virgo. They get a lot of it. They really do come out here a lot. All right. Okay, that's the North Node. All right. So let's see what we got for you. Friendship and lighten your load, okay? You need to allow a friend or someone that cares about you to help you with whatever you need help with. So that you're not so overwhelmed or stressed, or for whatever reason, you need that friendship. There's obviously a lot on your mind, or you're going through a lot, or you have a lot of things going on at this time. Look for support, ask for support, and it will show up. Okay, there's a reconciliation in place. I always do love readings, so it seems, but it doesn't have to be, okay? So before you can have this unconditional love that we're all looking to have one for another, okay? To ascend personally, spiritually, and then, with our partners. You want to reconcile with yourself, with God, right? No more lower level vibes of lower shame, blame, fear, stonewalling, like anything that's negative thinking, self-sabotage, really reconciling with who you are and discovering who you are, and as your divine eternal nature kicks in, you start to see yourself from an eternal perspective, from a perspective of the divine, from spirit, okay? And that is what's going to make your life equal and reconcile with the people in your realm, okay? So there's someone around you that is inspiring you to do this, or you're just gaining a lot of inspiration to want to reconcile. Like before, it feels like, oh, well, I wanted to and didn't know how, but it's like, I just can't take it anymore. I feel like it's going to combust. I just have to go with what feels good to me, because otherwise, my well-being might be in jeopardy, okay? Because you have a load, you hold on to so much for so long, then it gets to be too much for anybody, okay? So that's where compassion will come in and help you. I do feel a lot of love around the situation that right now, love towards yourself, starting to bathe in the light and the sun and the warmth of spirit, and your own personal peace, that you know who you are, and that you know who you want to be, you know what you want to do. You're starting to know what you want to do, what your purpose is, and feel love maybe for the first time or in a long time, okay? And you're liking this feeling that's in your heart. It's feeling more and more inspiring. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You just don't know what's going on, but something's going on inside you, okay? There's something going on inside, and you're being inspired to do something bigger, okay? I think you know what it is, and you're coming to terms with it. It's almost like before it was a little too scary for you to take on the task that you feel that you needed to, but now it's like, okay, I'm strong. And I know I'm strong. I've proved that, okay? I've been through enough, heartache and reconciliation, which leads, leaving your loads for peace, leaving your, not your financial, but your emotional baggage for peace, okay? So you've reconciled enough to know that you don't want to have pain and agony and misery, okay? So I see vibrations are growing, and your relationship's getting better, okay? Last one, yeah, clarity. So you're learning what you need to do. I told you have the strength. You're learning to know what you have to do in order to gain this clarity. Okay, you have to lighten your load so you don't have so much distractions, and so that you feel good. Your well-being is taken care of. You know yourself. You love yourself. You've got inspiration to, reconcile with people and to do things now that you always wanted to do, possibly even some traveling, okay? All right, I have these cards here for the tarot. Let's see what comes out. The Hierophant. You could be thinking about love or be in love with a air sign. It doesn't have to be, or you could be taking on the characteristics of a Queen of Swords at the moment. Just, standoffish, okay? Or being, thinking regarding having some kind of particularly needing some clarity regarding inspiration on what you should do with this sword, so you're in that your hangman mode where you're waiting for that clarity, okay? So there's a little bit of waiting going on right now than you'd like, but you're ready to do your part because you realize that any kind of manifestation is going to come from your efforts and then Spirit meeting you. So Queen of Cups, that's where I feel you're at right now, okay? Experiencing that status of your life and going through the experiences you need to be that queen and have emotional stability, okay, to unite or reunite with your divine counterpartner. Yeah, so 7 of Spheres. Got some here. So yeah, looking for information and truth regarding a lover, being independent. Let's see. Yeah, having that inspiration and taking action. Somebody coming towards you. And there you are, the Queen of Swords again. Underneath the Ace of Swords, the Truth. The Hierophant underneath the Lovers. The Queen of Cups underneath the 9 of Spears. So yeah, you're in that 9 of Cups ready stance to reunite, and it looks like you're deciding, if you should move forward or not with this Knight of Wands when he reaches you as King of Wands or Emperor, okay? Sometimes we go through the different experiences with people to, get us to a certain, level, like to be Queen of Cups, so we learn to love, or, Queen of Wands, so we learn the things that are of the nature of the Queen of Wands, etc. Until we master all 4 of them, okay? Kings and Queens, Divine Masculine, Feminine, and then really tap into our Emperor, Empress mode. Okay, well, we're at our best. We're doing our best. We're healing our best. We're healing others, and working on our divine mission, okay, is all coming into play. Yeah, there's a 2 of Spheres, so some kind of weighing of decisions or ideas in your head, okay? For other people, it could be that you're learning the truth about somebody who, wants to be single, okay? They're kind of in and out of your life, or your vortex. Knight of Spheres. There's definitely someone who doesn't want to let you go. You may have a choice for two, okay? Because that's what the Lovers means. And there are two queens. There's a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups. And there's Knight of Wands and Seven of Wands. Okay, Knight of Spheres. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this person is coming your way. There's clarity coming to you. There's breakthroughs coming to you about this person that that is going to bring changes into your life and you into theirs. It's a new start with this Ace. And the 9, you know, is a completion of something, right? Because 10 is the next card. And so there's a renewed sense of inspiration, a renewed sense of wanting to reconcile with somebody or something, okay? Even if it's within yourself, okay? That's where it starts. Okay, good. Lady Justice is here, so I'm not concerned. Otherwise, I couldn't really advise you from here without gaining more cards. But, yeah, you have the 9 of Cups now also. That's a lot of self-love. So, but there is that 9 of Swords, okay, that is still, you know, bothering you, okay? Ace of Spheres. You're going to get a new opportunity to not be so despondent, you know, so anxious, so in your head, so feeling whatever you're feeling, you know, whether it's that feeling of being bound or, you know, even just unhappiness or being unwanted or unloved or, you know, invisible or just anything negative, right? So that is still in the space, but you are doing a lot of great healing here while you work on yourself, okay? And it's not seeming to phase you at all. You know, you're strong and you can do your inner work and still, you know, balance out everything you need to do in your life, okay? And with this Justice in the end, you know, it may be sad for some and, you know, happy for others, right? But, you know, that's life. Sometimes we have ups and sometimes we have downs, and, you know, sometimes there's winners and sometimes there's people who don't win that battle, okay? So this one is going to ensure that there's karmic balance, you know, that there's truth, that there's law, that there's order, and that there's balance, okay? So this is really about balance, okay, and making good decisions, okay? So those are the two things and that you need to be thinking about besides, you know, who do you need to reconcile with, okay, or with the clarity, you know, try and get some information there. Let's see. If you don't have closure with someone, some of these might work or might help for you. Take them as they resonate. You to them, them to you. And energy flows and goes. Different people. Did not expect to leave. It's okay if I seem far away. Something I didn't want. Sometimes I didn't know what to do, but they still loved you. So they went about a lot of things really wrong, you know. But I guess that was their way of doing things, you know. So the real question we have to ask ourselves is, are we doing our best, our very best, to be the best version of ourselves, okay? It says, thank you for making amends. Okay, that's the same thing as reconciliation. You know, it's like bygones be bygones, you know, help be part of each other's understanding of what happened and growing from it, you know. It's the best gift, you know, to each other. I know you have trouble trusting, okay? So if you've been burned in the past, then obviously you have a little bit of trouble trusting, you know. And you can see it in this Nine of Swords, you know. It's like there's so much grief and stress and anxiety that, yeah, I see there's not a lot of trust right now, but in time there will be, you know, even with the Seven, you know, of Wands, just very defensive right now, you know, your Queen, your Swords, but you are, you know, learning unconditional love, okay, and how you do that is by forgiving others, okay. So if someone else hasn't apologized to you, hasn't reconciled with you, you can do that with them energetically by yourself. You don't have to physically talk to a person, you know. You can just be, you know, apologetic for yourself and, you know, let God take care of them. Even if you have to just write a letter to yourself and just, you know, store it or burn it or whatever. It says, I am helping you now. Okay, so, yeah, that makes sense, you know, if they know you have trouble, like, trusting, then, and you're with them, I can see where they're saying, okay, well, I wasn't helping then, but I'm helping you now, okay? And for the other person who's like, well, thank you for making amends with me, but they're still watching you with your other family, if in fact you've gotten with another remarried and have, you know, a extended relationship with them, with children, with yours. They have children, you have children. How can I help? Okay. So now they feel like part of their karma is to, you know, be there for you if you ever need it, because you have for them. And then I support your path. So there's someone here that is giving you their trust, and they're like, hey, this is me giving you all my trust. You know, if you want to give me your trust, you know, then I support your path, and we can get through this together, because we both have this trust issue, you know, and I'm helping you now, and I'm supporting you now, and I know you have trouble trusting me, so there's going to be some extra support there, okay, where this person hadn't had this before, so you'll have to decide, you know, are you going to stay with somebody who's, you know, mistreated you in the past with those Ten of Swords, or, you know, when this Knight of Pentacles comes to you, you know, will you be choosing them? Okay, Two of Spheres is, you know, yet to decipher that. Sounds like, okay. So you need to get with making the decision, so you can there's no delays or anything like that, okay. So if you believe, this is from my Angel Answers deck. Get more information within the next few months. Yeah, with that card, the Lover and the Ace of Spheres, of Swords being first, I do feel like it is very near. So in the next few months, you may either get with someone, okay, or you may be letting go of someone, or you may be doing both, okay. So yeah, those definitely are the two people that we were speaking to with the closure cards. And the let go card did come out, okay, so some of you definitely need to let go, whether it's cutting energetic ties with people that you've made amends with and reconciled, so that that's not draining to your body, you're not thinking about it anymore, it doesn't phase your well-being, okay, it lightens your load, right? So continue on with the inspiration and the clarity and moving through the people that you need to make amends with, so you can have total peace within you, okay? You can let go of anything negative and feel the positive and higher vibes, you know, joy, love, peace, fun, loving, magical, mystical, whatever happiness is to you, okay? But happiness. All right, let's see what else comes out. I saw choose new direction, communicate clearly, Ask your angels. Yes. No. Reconsider. Perfect timing. Ask your angels success. Big happy changes are coming. No. Okay, can you get out of here? Thank you. Wait, okay? So it's not a yes, it's not a no, it's a wait, okay? So if you're thinking about leaving, it's not the time to go, but it is time to let go, okay? So you can do that energetically if you're moving away from someone. But not time to let go totally, right? Because there has to be lessons learned to of forgiveness and love and unconditional love. So as soon as that can be accomplished, then you can move forward with your divine counterpart, or at least letting go of the energy, so that whomever you're with, you're able to have a good marriage with, okay? But again, with this Lovers here and the Hierophant, there's always a choice, okay? And granted, it's not like it's two queens here, okay? And it could be two queens, but there's it's a swords and a cups, okay? And so I'm not sure how well those would work together, but those are the options here. Could be two of the same sign, okay? Could be two water signs. You're not a water sign, but it could be a choice of of water signs. So this is saying reconsider, okay? So whatever you were considering before, you let go of what you needed to let go. You passed the test. Once you pass this test, okay, and you're waiting for further light and knowledge from your Father in heaven, okay, you are told to reconsider by some signs that you have been given, okay? And so once you reconsider, okay, and then you need to put out to the universe what you want, so it comes to you, okay? This is for somebody, okay? So if it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't, okay? So throw it away. But I do have an answer, yes, no answer for someone who's looking for an answer, and the answer is no. And it kind of feels like it goes with the reconsider, maybe you reconsidered it and said no, or maybe you said wait and you said no. So you can't get into that state of mind where you're going to try and control it, okay? You've got to let things go with the flow, okay, so that you can enjoy the process. At the same time, you'll get better results, okay, and keep you from unnecessary misery, and having a better lifestyle. But yeah, I can tell they're very family oriented, okay. There's lots to be sad about that you've gone through, okay, just being there for lots of people, almost like a an empath, someone who could be like a counselor, or just someone that people always come to talk to them, but then like nobody really helps them. Kind of feels like that, okay? Yeah, so within the next few weeks, something is going to happen. Let's see. All right, it's not the right time. And so we need to wait for something. It's going to happen in the next few weeks, okay? I don't know what that could be. Let's see. How about next few weeks, please? Oops. So your heart is going to be doing some major healing in the next few weeks. All right? And I would say that's because this Lover is coming in, and a marriage possibly, or marriage proposal here, okay? And then the Justice card hitting home, When you feel justice, it heals your heart, Even if it's someone who came in to make amends. They came in to make amends, and they were able to heal this broken heart, So do you stay with them because it's healed, or do you move along because they hurt you, and you don't have any problems trusting this person and staying with them. So that's something that you're having to, that's up in the air. You're juggling with this Two of Spheres here. Let's see. So that's why they're asking you, I think, to reconsider, because, and why they were saying to wait, because you needed to do some reconciling and forgiving and letting go of control and learning to say no. Okay, it's all part of the process, but it's, it is a process. Okay, is what I'm getting. Now this heart here, it says 24 or 6, so you're just looking for peace and harmony, which you're starting to feel again, because your heart is starting to heal, because you're inspired and you're making amends with people. Okay, so it's very important that you reconcile with people that you need to be reconciled with. I know we pulled the card as well. Thank you for, making amends with me, wherever I put that at. But yeah, that's a good card too there. All right, how about within the next few weeks? Anything for the next few weeks? The next few weeks, I'm sorry. Thank y'all for joining me. Please hit that like button if you like this content. Share if you think someone can benefit. Look below in the descriptions for any of the services that I provide, and reach out to me via email at highpriestesshealer1111@yahoo.com. So within the next few weeks, I think something is going to resolve itself. Okay, peacefully or not, I'm not sure. But with this heart healing, I feel like, you're going to let go of this painful feeling, or arguing with your twin or with whomever it is that you're with. And that's why the heart starts to heal, okay, and over justice. Because you're making amends with someone. When you make amends with someone, you say, I validate you for what happened, and I can't believe I did that, or that you felt that way, and those weren't my intentions, or they were my intentions, and I'm so sorry, that's not right, by any means towards anybody, and I'm genuinely sorry, So someone is, you may be getting an apology in the next few weeks from someone, because you're on the brink of leaving over here, possibly with this lovers and these two queens, these two people, and the Hierophant here. So in the Nine of Cups, like, it's all there, right? Ready here. You got your Knight of Spheres. He's coming in. So it looks like things are going good. Yeah. So a man, with a heart. That was bottom of the deck. Let's see. I took out my Monology deck to share. It is. Okay, clear. Let's see. Don't let your past hold you back. South node, okay? Go north, not south, okay? You got to be brave. You got to be strong. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn could be a good time frame for you. That something special will happen, or just some major marker. Also could be someone that you are dealing with. Okay. Yeah. It says the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so we're at the end of something, and obviously because it started with the Ace of Swords, so yeah, there definitely has to be a cycle ending, especially with this Nine of Swords as well. The Nine of Swords is like, I can't take anymore. That 10th one is almost like, for me, I say you putting one in your own back, but then you have to, undo them, right? Unlearn them, undo them, and change your mind, right? Change your mind to thinking differently than what those swords are making you think, and causing you fear or anger, okay? So we'll all have something to work on, a human, so we just need to be able to help each other too as well. All right, let's see. Do we have any decks? Do we have any cards here? Any Moonology cards here? One. Good. All right, so it's time to take action, which is different from wait or reconsider, okay? So when you know you need to take, when you know that you need to take action, and when you know you need to wait. So this one says it's time to take action, and it's a new moon in Aries. So I can see how you are getting you're very inspired with this inspiration card, okay, that will help you to know what actions to take, okay, and give you the clarity, okay, like this card says. But yeah, I guess it's time to take action, which means you'll know when, like a couple weeks, okay? Yeah, and in my right hand it says within the next few weeks. So yeah, some action that you're needing to take. Don't forget the forgiveness that's needing to happen, okay? For learning unconditional love, okay, and forgiveness. I'm really glad that you were able here to miss heart, and there was a man that was also there supporting you and helping you, and that made things that made everything, you know, perfect for you, that there was someone there supporting you, whoever that man there is. That's why you got the Justice card there. Like, I get my heart healed, or you get your heart healed and you get the man. Or woman, whatever. Feels like a man, though, and who am I talking to, or those queens are feminine, but take it as it resonates, especially if you're a cross watcher. I know sometimes the energy flip. All right, do we have any here? I saw chemistry from the romantic angels deck. Let's see. I'm going to turn it this way because I can see cards. Romantic feeling, wedding, getting to know each other, codependency, engagement, let your friends help you, release your ex. Nothing's coming out, though. All right, if nothing's coming out, then nothing's coming out. The other ones I'd like to share with you before we go, then, let's see, 33 on the clock, 12, let's see, express your love, bottom of the deck. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. Is this a wealth code cards, oracle card deck, your sacred oracle wealth code? Let's see what kind of archetype comes out for you at the moment, under the current circumstances in your consciousness. Yeah, the communicator and the mystic. Like I said, it needs to be mystical. And it says, words have power. Truthful, outspoken, flexible, clear, quick, relatable, friendly, intelligent, open-minded, intuitive, psychological, discriminating, informed, articulate. Okay. And then the mystic, K2, the other one was Mercury, right? Rules communication. I'm spiritually wealthy, spiritual, sensitive, unconventional, transcendent, intuitive, introverted, illuminating, artistic, ingenuous. How do you say that? Ingenious. Could not read that. They're all caps. Anyways, intense, imaginative, innovative, revolutionary, rebellious, mysterious. Yeah, we need a little bit of all that to get this world changed. So let's see what they have for you. What do we have here? Collaborator, the muse, great nurturer, queen, organizer, messenger, artist, visionary, king, artist, muse, communicator. All right, let's try this way. All right, there we go. So the messenger, here's what it looks like. And it says, I bring the light of awareness. Very perceptive, progressive, intelligent, adaptable, changeable, psychic, versatile, candid, agile, communicative, insightful, imaginative, curious, and instinctive. So that's how you know that you are a messenger, okay? You can communicate well with Mercury there, and you bring light and awareness, okay? So that's kind of how I feel I am, and people coming on here will be learning the things, you know, that I teach them and they put into practice. As I work as, you know, a life coach besides the Reiki healing. So if you need any help regarding, you know, the process here of letting go, or the process of saying no, or, you know, how to rid any kind of negative lower level pain, you know, and misery, guilt, whatever it is, because there's 9 swords, so it looks like there's some things that need to be, the swords that need to be taken out. But you know what, at least you have this sword here, at least you got this Ace of Swords, because you started off with the Ace of Swords, which is justice pretty much, and then you ended with the Justice, which is you know, showing you that your good karma is coming to you very swiftly, but do know that you have a choice that will also need to be made, okay, soon, okay? All right, so this is all that I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.